Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? Howdy do, howdy do. Alright. Let's go ahead and move this. Hello, hello. Alright. We are all back and ready for the stream. Let me go ahead and plug my phone in, that way it's charging. Hey, what are you doing over there? You're weird. Go lay down. Yeah, you can lay down right there, Bubba. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. So, last time we were here, yesterday, we were playing some Pokemon Revolution Online, and we got to Cyanwood Island City. There was the Whirl Islands back there that we had gone past. I did go ahead and explore a little bit. Turns out there's nothing really in there. So nothing too crazy. Here, let me see if I can turn the music down just a touch here. Okay, so hopefully that's a little bit better. Hi. Let me make sure I have Twitch unchecked from my multi-chat, that way I can have it separate. It is a little bit strange that I do have to do that every single time, but not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. And now we're here. Okay, so again, last time we were playing, we got to Cyanwood here. I'm not sure what else to do except for fight the gym. So I think I want to explore this cave. The Safari Zone is just around the corner from this entrance. Okay. Alright, let's take care of Eradicate. 43? Jesus. I did do a bit of training last night, brought Ampharos to 41, evolved our Quilava into a Typhlosion. Wow. Break? Sheesh. Okay, we'll hit him with another break. No, we won't. Okay. I wanted to... Last night, I was trying to get a good Meryl, because I wanted to replace someone on our team. And I thought, what better to add to our team than a huge power Azumarill? What better to add to the team? So I think that's what I'll do in some of my off time. I will try to catch myself a huge power Meryl. Huge power. Huge. Okay. Oh, I just realized my light here. There we go. Can go a little bit brighter. I know it is not super bright, but it's the best I got. It is the best I've got. This is a scary place to be at. Ah! We've got Ampharos in the lead against a ground type Pokemon. Let's go into Donphan. Donphan. I didn't even realize yesterday that we had actually gotten raided. There's a person named Mystic Mika, I think it's I think that's how it's pronounced. That raided me with 2 viewers yesterday. I had no idea. I don't even know which stream that happened in. So I apologize if you ever see this in the future. I apologize I missed your raid. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Alright. I do want to check out real quick. Let's see. Looks like I am the only one streaming Pokemon Revolution Online right now. If you want, you can have mine. It's pretty good and have huge power. It's a little slow, but I could totally EV train it or spin speed for you. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I think I am going to try to catch it just because huge power is not an uncommon ability on it. It's one of its default abilities. I think Sap Sipper is its hidden ability. Let me double check. Azumarill. Yes, Sap Sipper is its hidden ability, which means unfortunately we probably won't get that. But I think huge power is better anyways, so I want that one. But it's one of his regular abilities, so it shouldn't be too difficult. And Meryl's not really an uncommon Pokemon either. Not really an uncommon guy. Donphan, how could you? Okay. Take care of an Excadrill as best we can, but unfortunately we are in danger. We are in some terrible danger here. I think Steel does not resist Dark anymore. Yeah. Okay, we're okay. Ah! Okay. Here's to hoping Ampharos is faster with a power gem. Oh. Live. Ah. Close. We lost, but we're okay. We're okay. That was a bit embarrassing. 43? Why are they level so high? Alright, Hiker Benny, you're going down. I know you lead with Sand Slash. Hiker Benny. More like Hiker, loser. Hiker Daddy. Because I'm gonna throw him off the cliff. You guys, is anybody here a Sand Slash fan? I know Sand Slash is one of the OG favorites, but I've never really been a Sand Slash fan or Sandshrew. Never really liked them. They're cool, I guess. They're cool, I guess. I feel like Johto is forcing you to use the trainer tower if you want to have an easier time fighting all the trainers. I did forget about trainer tower there for a minute. I just remembered about that. I forgot we have that option. Maybe we ought to hit up the trainer tower today. Maybe that ought to happen. Alright, Excadrill. I hate this guy. Thank gosh. We got him taken care of. Probably due to the Moxie bonus. But I'm not complaining. We need to heal again. We do need to heal again. Unfortunately, our team is getting low. I spent a ridiculous amount of money there. Oh joy. I was trying to begin my stockpiling of Stardusts last night. I didn't get very far. I didn't end up training as much as I wanted to. But we did train a little bit and we got a little bit of money. I did want to try to begin my stockpiling of Stardust. That way we have some rewards to give out to people. Shedinja! We know about Shedinja from last stream, or the stream before that. Trying to cool off my coffee just a bit there. Just a bit. Okay. Stomping tantrum. How's it going, Ghost? $643. Is there an item here? What is here Surfwise? Is that Azur? No, that's Meryl. I always get Azurill and Meryl confused because they're so similar. Just finished work, finding you. I'm doing great. Doing great. Had a great start to my morning here. Already streaming, and I've got my coffee right here, cooling off. Playing some Pokemon Revolution online. I really can't complain. I really can't complain. That's all. We're doing a little bit more for our Living-Dex here. We've got 193 owned now, so we're not too far off. Actually, how many Pokemon were introduced? How many new Pokemon were introduced in Gen 2? Let's see. I'm a little bit curious about that. I don't know the exact number. It was exactly 100. So, if we get to 251, that will be including the legendary birds. I don't think we can get the full 251 just yet, but if we can get close to 251 owned, that means we're getting real close to finishing the Living-Dex so far. I'm very excited. I'm very excited, and I'm hoping maybe what we can do today is put together some money for the trainer tower. we'll go ahead and take on the trainer tower and speed through some more of the game. Maybe I ought to have Ursaring up in the front. Give him some love. Give him some love. I have no idea what's over here. Oh. Okay. All right. Nothing. Bam, 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 bam. Generation 5 has some fun music. Can you hold an item? No. Corsola, Poliwag, and those guys. We'll hit him with a Shadow Claw. Hope for a crit. Oh, there it is. There's the crit. Maybe play rough. Haha. Aw. Oh. We're getting real lucky with this. We got the crit from Shadow Claw and then the attack drop from play rough. I think that's a 20% chance, 30% chance on play rough. And then Shadow Claw is only like a 20% chance to crit. We got both of those in a row. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Wait, was that Steelix? Squeeze me? We already have a Steelix in the PC, but he's from Kanto. Let's see, there's Misdreavus in here. We do need a Misdreavus. Maybe we ought to... Maybe we ought to train a bit here. Just a bit. Try to grab ourselves a Misdreavus. Maybe. Oh. Wait, we have Shadow Claw. Okay. We have Power Gem. We need the trainer tower. We need it. This is horrible. Do we have 42 HP? We have exactly 42. That's crazy. Well, sorry, Ampharos. Good night. You had exactly enough HP. That's insane. That's crazy. We'll hit him with a bite. That Gengar took me out, dude. There's Miss Magius. I like Miss Magius. $145 from a ghost? We've got more fights. We gotta get out of here. We've gotta get out of here. We are in danger of losing more money. More money! Bum, 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 bum. So, what I want to get done this episode, sorry, what I want to get done this episode is getting some levels on our guys. I want to train up our team a bit more and get them ready for this gym, because I have a feeling that we are woefully unprepared for this gym. Whatever is, you know, going on, that guy's gonna kick our butts. I think so. Alright. Lindsay. Maybe Heracross should go in the lead. Take the EXP share off and put it onto Ursaring. Okay. Now, as a fairy normal... No, I think Clefable is just fairy type. As a fairy type, he is going to beat me up. So, I should switch into Crobat. Yes. Yes, yes. Cross Poison. Now Poison is super effective on Fairy, and that is good enough. We have got another Fairy Flying type here, Togetic. Now in Generation 2, this was the final evolution of Togepi, which is super sad, in my opinion. You still need to do the gym in Cyanwood? I do. I do need to do the gym in Cyanwood. Unfortunately. But I think what we should... Oops, I meant to do Cross Poison. Oh wait, Blissey's not a fairy type. Duh. Scary Face is fine, we don't need that. But yeah, I feel like we're a little bit unprepared for the gym, so I do want to make sure we can prep for that, and get our team trained up. Let's go into Donphan, because I think he's gonna have a lot of poison types, right? Yes. Please be neutralizing, yes. No! No! Okay, that's not good. Let's go into Typhlosion, maybe? It's a fighting type gym? Heck yeah. Fighting type should be easy for us to handle between, wait, what? Oh, he exploded. Fighting type should be easy for us to handle with burns on Typhlosion, the flying type moves on Crobat, the fairy type move on Ursaring. I think we'll be okay. Donphan's pretty bulky physically. Even Heracross has a flying type move. Even Heracross has a flying type move. So I think we'll be okay for this gym. But I do still want to go visit the trainer tower prep in advance, because you know, you know, Johto has been tough so far. Who is that? There's someone... Oh, Heracross. I was like, there's something here behind the tree. Is there any items? Any secrets? Teddy Ursa. Do we need another one? No, we've caught a bunch of these. We've caught a bunch of these. We don't need another Teddy Ursa. We did. We did. Okay. Onward. Man. Explosion. I don't think I want explosion. Not right now, at least. Where are we going? Where are we going? We're hitting a roll out here. I don't know where we are going. Ooh. PP up. We need to heal. We need to heal. We need to heal. We can send out Ampharos and deal with the fisherman. I feel like we should be okay here. Not really afraid of a hydro pump from a Gyarados. And yeah, he should be very afraid of electric type moves. Yep. I wonder if I am able to do anything here. All of this whole area is like very confusing. Oh, whoa! A Trapinch? Hold on. Pokemon Revolution Online. I just want to check real quick if... Oh. Revolution Online Wiki. I just want to check real quick if that's always a Trapinch there. But even if it is, that is very, very interesting. Trapinch is a very good Pokemon. Very, very good. Let's see, we're on Route 47. So we want to go to 40... that... Get out of my way, Hiker Benny. Okay, Route 47. It looks like it is not always Trapinch. It can be... It can be a Sandile, it can be a Trapinch, or it can be a Drillbur. Interesting. Interesting. I do like Trapinch. I like Trapinch a lot. I wish we could use him right now, but unfortunately he is Generation 3, so we cannot use him. Whoa! This thing sucks. No, I'm joking. Not the worst, not the best. I did catch a few Marrows here, but unfortunately nothing really that stuck to me. So we did not grab them. Should we visit the trainer tower first before we finish this route, or should we finish the route first? What do you guys think? What would be better? I do have an escape rope, and I can, you know, go on back to the nearest Poke Center on a dime if we need to. Maybe we ought to put some EXP on Donphan. Alright, back to where we were at. I think Typhlosion should be the move here. With Charcoal. Just because. I think that'll be the move. I think we just flamethrow everything that this guy has. Is anybody farming for anything fun right now? What's everyone up to? Flinged? Come on now. Cutting it close there. Cutting it close there, Typhlosion. That is a Ladian. It's 8 levels higher, but that is a Ladian. I do have to keep an eye out, because in this playlist that I have playing right now, the only song I need to pay attention to is Driftvale City. If that song comes on, I need to skip it ASAP. Just because that one is copyrighted. But, oh god, I just hiccuped like 4 times in a row. Take a breath, take a breath. Take a breath. Alright, Trainer Dylan. Trainer Dylan. What do you got for me? You got a guy that's gonna take out my Typhlosion. I think Crobat can handle this. Crobat should be able to wing attack or cross poison. Now, because he's poison, does poison resist poison? Probably, right? So we'll go with wing attack. We'll go with wing attack, even though it's 10 base power weaker than cross poison. I think that is the better move, just in case, because I think poison resists poison. So that would make cross poison neutral on him instead of super effective. Ooh. What do we do against that? Donphan has roll out, but Donphan is low, I just realized. Maybe Ampharos. I was looking at Donphan's stats here. His special defense is like literally like half his defense. That's no good. Charizard is a fire flying type, which means this is going to have essentially 270 base power. This one is going to be essentially I think because of everything that's because of Magnet, I think Thunderbolt, Magnet and Stab, I think Thunderbolt is stronger in this case, even though Power Gem is 4 times effective. So this is going to do Power Gem would deal 4 times damage. But I think in this case, because of Stab, the Stab bonus, and Magnet, I think the 2x is better? I'm not sure how that works. I don't remember. Ah! Alright, who's gonna get all the EXP for this? Do we want... Probably we get a bunch of EXP on Heracross. Brick. We'll just keep hitting him. Oh, that's not good. We need to land a crit. We need to land a crit. Oh, God. We need a crit. Just one will do. Just one will do. Just one will do. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Critical hits land more easily, by the way. Come on. He did get paralyzed 3 times in a row, though, so I can't really be upset. I really can't. That was kind of cool. Also, I just realized this guy had Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. All 3 of the Kanto starters. We have to go back and heal already. Already. Let's sit up a bit. Ugh. Is this extreme speed? Old man Jenkins. Oh, what up, Jenkins? Okay, we have a Poke Center that we can actually use here. Thank God. Is there anybody up here we can talk to? Nope. Nobody in sight. Nobody. Nobody. What is this? Riolu. Welcome to the Johto Safari. 300 Ultra Balls? That is so many. Okay, we gotta go to the other entrance, I guess. Interesting. I do want to see what's in there, but I could just look it up. So I'll go ahead and look it up while we're busy doing something today. Event tutor? The fastest event move teacher, extremely fast. I can teach one of your Pokemon the event move? Why is it an event move? Is this guy or does he leave? Because if he leaves... I didn't think so. False swipe for 4,000? Maybe we ought to have one, but we'll come back. We'll come back. We're gonna need to come back here eventually anyways. We are. Sorry about that. Got some dogs barking there. Okay. Back to the ground. Wait, whoa. We just got frozen? Frozen yogurt. Okay. It's time for... Wait. We just switched in a flying type to his Ice Fang. Are we taking stupid pills? Oh, are we taking stupid pills here? He's got a Crobat of his own. And his is level 5 levels higher. Oh. That's not good. Heck yeah, we got the paralysis off too. Eat this thunderbolt, buddy. Eat that. Ampharos is so strong. Okay, maybe we ought to run back to the Poke Center and heal up just a touch. Because we do have a guy who's frozen right now. He's not only frozen, but low health. So he's essentially not even real. He's essentially not even there. Okay. I'm gonna head back here. We've got quite a bit of money built up now. We should be able to go to the trainer tower and take care of whatever set of trainers they want to throw at us. There. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. My bad. My bad. Bing. I do want to keep track of who else is streaming Pokemon Revolution Online, because I know right now I am the only one streaming it, but I know other people will eventually hop on and take over. So what I want to do is I would like to raid people who are streaming some Pokemon Revolution Online after our stream ends, and then we can go live with some Minecraft ourselves, because what ended up happening these past few days is Minecraft has kind of gotten thrown to the side. Oops, why did that go over here? There we are. Minecraft has been kind of thrown off to the side for the past couple of days, and we have not gotten to play it, which isn't a horrible thing, but unfortunately, the next thing I need to release on YouTube is Minecraft if I want to keep things in order, and I'm still missing one episode of Minecraft for me to edit. So I need to stream that today. I need to stream that so I can keep everything in order and on track. I do need to stream that. That way I have something to edit down, and I have more videos to release for you guys. I did release the first episode of the Johto Journey, is what I've been calling it, the Johto Journey, for Pokemon Revolution Online, yesterday, I think it was? I'm not 100% sure, but we do have some more Pokemon content coming out over on YouTube. I was invited a few days ago to join a Pixelmon server, which is a combination of Minecraft and Pokemon, but There we go. Alrighty, just had to give some baby some love. Give some baby some love. Alright. Back to Pokemon. But yeah, I did get invited to play Pixelmon server, which is a combination of Pokemon and Minecraft. And I did think that was very interesting. However, upon joining the Discord for that, I realized that the person who invited me is not only not the owner, but is also just a content creator themselves. And I was looking through the Discord, and there's a bunch of invite incentives to get people to join the server, and unfortunately, I was offered content creation roles and stuff like that, and I don't think they bothered to tell the owner, because I didn't get it. So I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening. But it was a good attempt. It was a good attempt. I did get excited for that a little bit. I did get a little excited for that. Let's see. Does anybody have anything interesting to say? Oh, there's a person right there. I didn't even notice them. What do you have to say? Your Pokemon are exhausted from the constant battling? Oh. Well, isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice problem to have? Interested? Yes. Fee will be 4,000. Let's get it in. Okay, I think we can't move. Oh, we have to wait for the guys. I think we should equip leftovers. No, we don't want to leave yet. We should equip leftovers on our guys here. Okay, we're going up against water first. We don't need the EXP share, so we'll throw leftovers on you as well. Okay, now hopefully the leftovers should be enough to offset some of the damage that we're going to be taking for these fights. Hopefully. Alright. Rock should have no effect on electric, so we should be able to just one-tap everything here. Boo, 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 boo. Heck yeah, everybody's getting some EXP. That's a hiker, I think, so they're gonna have ground types. We don't really have anything for ground types. But I think this person's gonna have fire types, right? Not fire type. Not a fire type here. I don't know what type this is. It's like those kimono girls. The kimono dancer area ladies. I forget what that place is called. Seems like fairy type is gonna be their trainer class. Seems like, at least. We'll just do it again. Let's see, are we getting close to Driftvale City? We are. We are getting close to it, so I need to keep an eye on my playlist here and make sure that Driftvale City does not play. Need to make sure Driftvale City doesn't play. Alright. Alright, this one is Psychic? I think that's a Psychic type. So let's go with Ursaring. Let's go with Ursaring. Oh, maybe it's Ghost. Maybe it's Ghost. Probably Ghost. Probably Ghost. Did anybody here have an easy time with the fighting type gym leader in Cyanwood City? Cyanwood City? I know you were mentioning that it wasn't too bad because it's a fighting type gym. Alright. That person said they didn't owe me anything if we won, but they gave us a whole mess of EXP, so that's all I want, really. That's all I really want. To be honest. To be honest. Yeah, it was pretty easy. Good. Do you remember what you used for it? You one-shot pretty much everything? Whoa. This bodes well for me. We don't want rest or snore. We don't want those. I think that's normal, right? I want to say that's normal type. Smeargle, yes. Yes! Brick break. Do you remember what you used for the fighting gym at all? I'm gonna have to check. You just put a flying type attack on someone and just use that. That's okay. That's okay. I do have a flying type attack here on Heracross, and because Heracross has Moxie, if he gets one KO in the fight, he's pretty much gonna sweep the rest of the fight. That's just stronger, 5 points stronger than Brick Break, so we're gonna take Throat Chop. We're gonna take Throat Chop. Wow, that's more normal type trainers. It's okay if you don't remember. Wait! Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Throat Chop is a dark type move, not a fighting type move. Oh no. Oops. Oops. Just a friendly reminder for anybody who's watching that it isn't currently following. I do stream Pokemon Revolution online every single day, and I do plan on streaming either Minecraft or a third game whenever possible. Usually I'm going to be ending my streams with some Minecraft, so we should be doing that. But in between seasons of Pokemon Revolution Online, or regions, I should say, we are going to be playing a third game, and getting through some more content. This person is fairy type, so let's lead with Crobat. Yeah, I do play Pokemon in Minecraft right now, but once I finish the Johto region, or if I want to take a break from Minecraft instead, which won't happen for a little while at least, I do plan on playing some Elden Ring next. That will be my next stream game. Oh, thank you, Afenren11. Thank you for mentioning that. I have seen it the past couple of days. The the people coming in here for, I think it's Nesna and Streamboo. I've seen a lot. I don't ever click links like that, and I don't. I think I have the word Nesna and Streamboo actually censored on all my channels. So hopefully that doesn't spread to anybody that comes into my chat and wants to stream in the future or anything. I know better, but I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea just because it's in my chat. So, I do appreciate you saying that. I do appreciate you saying that and looking out for me. It is very, very kind of you. Very kind. I appreciate it. And it's great to see someone who's not saying, tired of streaming to 0, let's change that only at blank.com. It is nice to see someone not say that for a change. That's Driftvale City. Gotta do what we gotta do. We don't want a copyright strike on our channel. We don't want that. Okay. Pupitar is part rock type, so ground is going to be super effective, right? Or is he only rock type? I can't remember. He might be bug. He might be bug. Okay, I think we've defeated all of the trainers on this floor. And we should be able to go this way. Oh. I didn't read the text that popped up. I did see they said something to me. Okay, I guess we go outside then. Nurse Joy, heal me, please. Yes, please. Should we do it again? I think we should do it one more time. Any Pokemon that's above level 45 will not gain experience. That's what they were saying. Okay. So we should not do it again. We should not do it again, because I think we're capped at 45 currently. Because of our gym badges. I think we need more badges to go higher. Clamperl? Okay. I'm pretty sure Clamperl is rare. I am pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I need to catch 3 of these guys, because Clamperl actually has 2 evolutions. Gorobis and Huntail. Huntail. Gorbis and Huntail. I always forget about Huntail. Alright. We need to find Relicanth. Relicanth would be cool. Relicanth would be cool. We still haven't caught our Mantine here, so we probably should do that. We should probably do that. Let's go ahead and Thunder Wave it. Paralyze it. And then we will catch it. And then we will catch it. You know what I mean? There's our Mantine. You want to know something crazy? Actually, speaking of want to know something crazy, this is actually what I was just about to talk about right here. So, Remoraid here is a very interesting Pokemon. If you had to guess, without looking up anything, if you had to guess what Remoraid evolves into, what would you expect him to evolve into? Probably a bigger fish, right? Some kind of fish Pokemon? Nope. This is what Remoraid evolves into. Now, someone explained to me how this fish turns into this octopus. How does that work? Evolution is weird, huh? Evolution is weird. Ba 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 ba. All right. Got our multi-chat tool pulled back up. And we should be able to take on the fighting type gym. Let's put Heracross in the lead, and then I want to put the EXP share on. Maybe we ought to level up Typhlosion. Okay, so I just looked through the Pokemon I think I used, and it looks like I just brute forced it. That's okay. That is a-okay. You know what's funny? If you've played the original games, you'll know. Unless it's actually up here. Hold on, let me check up here. Before I say anything. Let me go ahead. And, oh, we need to put Brick Break back on this guy eventually. We do need to do that. Well, there's our first Moxie bonus, and everything else is gonna die now. I have faith. I have faith. He's gonna try, but unfortunately, all of his Pokemon are going to go down in one hit now. I think I was pretty over-leveled, and that's why it was so easy. That's okay. That's okay, it happens. Uh-oh. Infernape is crazy. Wait, he's fire type, so I can use Donphan and be perfectly fine. We'll go ahead and Stomping Tantrum. This guy ain't nothing. This guy ain't nothing. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Let me check up here. Okay, it doesn't look like it. In the games, though, the gym leader is actually located down here, not up there. you still have to go up there because you need to turn the water off. Because what ends up happening is the gym leader is quote-unquote training, and he's just sitting there underneath the waterfall. So you got to turn the water off so that he can, you know, hear you. Or hear that he has a challenger or something like that. I forget what it is, but you got to turn the water off. Stop the waterfall. Hitmontop. I'm assuming Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, and Hitmonchan again. Is that what we're doing? This is like the third trainer with that combination. You can't fake out on the second and third turn, buddy. You just can't do it. You just can't. Oh, a second Hitmontop, actually. Wait a minute. That's my move. Jerk? Jerk? That's my move. I didn't even know Hitmontop could learn Aerial Ace. That's such a weird move for him to learn. Oh. See you later, Breloom. Breloom is a grass and fighting type Pokemon, both types being weak to flying. Which is super unfortunate for him. Ba-bum. Think mainly was using Typhlosion with Flamethrower, Ampharos with Thunder, and Sandslash with Earthquake. Huh. Chuck. He's gonna have Fire Punch. For sure. For sure. Yep. Typhlosion with Flamethrower and Ampharos with Thunder is really powerful. Those two guys are pretty good. Let's try putting you in the lead. And then I want to put the EXP share. Wait, who has it? Typhlosion. Put the EXP share on Heracross instead, because put leftovers on him, because Heracross needs just a tiny bit of EXP here, just a tiny bit, not for anything in particular, but because he's going to be pretty useful for this fight, or for this gym. So, getting a little bit, even one additional level on him for the gym leader, probably ideal. Probably ideal. Probably. Had charcoal, soft sand, and the magnet on them. Yeah, boosting their moves to help you out. I am not really struggling as much as I thought I was going to be for this. I know you said it was easy, but I still thought it was going to be a little bit tougher. But this is not so bad. This is not so bad. Not so bad at all. So, good lord, I did watch some of your review of P.R.O. I also am French, so my English is pretty. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I think we actually have we have 2 people in here that are French. So, welcome from France. It's completely fine if I ever have any questions on anything that you say. I can clarify or ask. I'm perfectly comfortable with that. If you're comfortable with clarifying. You play on gold or silver? I do like your attitude. Oh, well, thank you very much. I play on silver. When I first started, I heard that silver was the more popular one, so I came over here just because I thought there was more people. I think that silver and gold are about evenly matched now. I'm not 100% sure on that, but from what I can tell, it seems like gold and silver are about even now. So I don't think silver is the more populated one anymore, but just in case it was, I wanted to make sure I was in the more populated one. I'm on gold. I don't really know about who's bigger than who, but anyway, you can switch from one server to another for free each month, so all good. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. That is interesting. That's good to know. I do know that there are at least 1 or 2 viewers that hop on by from the gold server, so that would be nice to be able to hop on over there and say hello. How's it going, Jumping Jolted? Jeff. I'm on my Johto journey. Heck yeah. What part are you at now? Oh wait, you were in the Elite Four last time we spoke, I think. Heck yeah, what part of Johto are you at now? I'm still kind of in the beginning. If you type Pro Dashboard, I think you can check on the website. You can switch whenever you want from the side. I got 4,500 hours to count and a mega big hunter, but since my English, I'm lost in question on quests. This game is huge, full of quests. It's so sick. Oh, absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of quests in the game, and is there a way to? I think there's a way to put the game in another language. I think it's an NPC. There's someone I think you can talk to that changes the audio. I mean, not the audio, the language of the game. You're still in the beginning, and right next to you is Suicune. Oh yeah, this is a fake Suicune though. This is a fake Suicune. It's just a costume. But yeah, I do really like the quests in this game. There's a ton of quests in this game that give lots of very interesting things. Specifically the mounts. I think the mounts are very, very cool. Should we catch Seadra? Is Kingdra Generation 2 or 3? Let's try. If it's true, it would be insane. When I was a kid, I had my first Pokemon game with my advanced Game Boy on Silver. Johto's Pokes are the best, and Legendary also for sure. So I actually, I don't necessarily disagree fundamentally. I can appreciate Johto. I do appreciate Johto. That being said, in my opinion, just my opinion, I think Johto is probably my least favorite, or one of my least favorite regions, only because of the story and the Pokemon in it aren't super interesting to me. There are still some of my favorite Pokemon in Generation 2. Ursaring is really, really cool. I love Ursaring. Typhlosion, super incredible. Who doesn't love Typhlosion? Feraligatr, who doesn't love Feraligatr? They're just objectively cool Pokemon. They're super awesome. There's a ton of Pokemon actually in Generation 2, now that I'm thinking about it, that are pretty cool. But I just like the Pokemon from the other generations more, to be honest. But I can see the appeal of Generation 2. It was the biggest one. Being able to play Johto and Kanto at the same time was crazy. That was crazy. I played Pokemon until Emerald, but since I started on Johto, I was so hungry about Kanto for me. Pokemon stopped max on the 3rd generation, maybe 4th, because of Infernape, maybe. Infernape is also really cool. In my opinion, I prefer Generation 4. That is my favorite generation. My first generation was the remakes of Pokemon, the Fire Red and Leaf Green. That was my first one, and then I played Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Those ones were awesome. That was my very first one. And then I had finished playing Fire Red and Leaf Green, and then I had finished playing through it was Ruby, and then I played Emerald. I had Sapphire, but I didn't want to play Sapphire because I didn't like Blue at the time, and Groudon was cooler to me, so I wanted Ruby. And yeah, I played those, and then I think Generation 4, Diamond and Pearl came out for the DS, and I was so excited, and I bought Diamond version, and that one was my magnum opus. Never managed to finish Emerald. I didn't either, to be honest. I did not either. I didn't even get to Deoxys. I was too young to understand that. Far too young to understand what was going on. I played Yellow all the way up to Scarlet and Violet minus Crystal and Sapphire. I think I've played all of them up until Sword and Shield. That was where I stopped. I did play Sword and Shield, and I beat Sword and Shield, but I have not played Scarlet and Violet, and I don't really have plans to play Scarlet and Violet either. I'm probably not gonna play Legends ZA either. I didn't play Legends Arceus either. I watched videos on it, some gameplay videos on it. Understand Pokemon is so sick. The universe is awesome. It's one of those things where Pokemon has been around pretty much since I was born. And I've played it like almost my whole life. So learning more about like the Pokemon world and all the different, story and stuff like that is very interesting to me. Very, very interesting to me. Not playing ZA either because I'm not buying a Switch 2, especially with what Nintendo is pulling. Yep, that's exactly why I'm not doing it either. That's exactly why. I don't think... Oh, no. I completely forgot. We were supposed to pick up some medicine for the Ampharos. So we gotta go back to Cyanwood. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. touch it when you're a kid, you don't watch it in the same way. Yeah, it's a lot of the flaws are a lot more apparent now that I'm older, and I can respect it, you know, from the beginning, because it was the beginning, and you know they were still trying to find their place in games and stuff like that, and figure out mechanics and whatnot. But it's a little harder to ignore and brush past now that I'm older, and I have a little bit. I don't fully understand, but I have a little bit more understanding of the world. Just a little bit. Well, I do plan on holding events. I'm in the process currently of trying to stockpile as many of those Stardust items as I possibly can, because I know that you can sell them for a quick buck, and I want to have like events going. So I want to have some community stuff where maybe I'll have a catching competition. If you know, a bunch of people want to come together, and maybe we'll try to shiny hunt something. The first person to catch a shiny can get like 100,000 Pokédollars from me or something. You know, something to encourage everybody to come together and kind of have some fun. I think that sounds awesome. There was a sign down here. Yes, the pharmacy. Let's see, how can I help? I appreciate Maya. Also, a good point in the game is long and hard, so when you get a rare poke, it's awesome. Oh yeah, I love the feeling, that little rush you get when whenever something's super awesome you've been hunting for hours and hours and hours, maybe even days to try to find, and then it just pops up. It's just right there. It's just right there, right in front of you. It's just right there. You can touch it. It's right there. Finally. There's nothing like it. Nothing like it. I do understand exactly what you're talking about. Exactly. I hunt Eevee for 200 hours, put 80 bucks in the game. 1 hour later, I got a hidden ability Eevee, timid, 31 speed, 31 special attack. Wow. Wow. That's impressive. Yeah, I think there's in the shop, yes, this right here. The black medallion boosts, gives you a 20% higher chance of finding hidden abilities. And I think being a member also increases money by 50%. I can't remember if it does anything else, but I know it gives you a 50, or maybe it's a 2x money increase. I'm not sure, but I know it does give you a money increase, and it also gives you access to Pokemon like, for example, let's see, whatever these two are. Whatever those two Pokemon are, I don't know. It doubles money and boosts EXP by 50%. I see. You should target non-hidden ability, pretty easy to find Pokemon, and strong in PvP. This is where you can make big money. The first 2 mil are harder to get. Oh, there's another clan pearl. We need that. Once you get 2 mil, you can spam black metals and you're good. Oh, I see. That's what you need the money for, so you can buy the black medallion and get more hidden ability chances. I see. I see. Smart. Smart. Hidden ability Pokemon are rare. People pay big money for that. They do pay big money for that. That's smart. I didn't think about that. I was thinking about spending some of the in-game money on buying the membership instead so that I could get some more access to rare Pokemon like this. I think, to be honest, because of the challenge that I'm doing, I'm trying to catch one of every Pokemon before I move on to the next generation. So before I move on to Generation 3, I do want to catch one of every Pokemon from Generation 2. So I think the membership would be a little bit more useful to help me complete that challenge. But that doesn't mean in the future I won't need to farm a little bit. Let's see. You pass from 5% to 25%, and most of the Pokemon are pretty much stupid OP. Ooh, hidden ability. But if you're good with knowledge, you must know Pokemon with non-hidden ability, not hyper rare to find, and these ones are good to hunt. Yes, the one that I was trying to find earlier today, sweet, those guys are gone. Heck yeah, we finally cleared out the lighthouse here. Now we can go challenge the gym. But one thing that I was looking for was in the Whirl Islands. There is a Marill that can spawn, and Marill can have the ability Huge Power, which makes it super, super powerful. Huge Power will double your attack stat. Huge Power Adamant, yep. And since Marill is not a super uncommon Pokemon. It is, yep. That's exactly what we're trying to look for. There was actually, ironically enough, I don't have the Black Medallion, but my Heracross here is not the greatest, but he does have his hidden ability, Moxie, here. I farmed out the hidden ability on him. I was honestly just trying to find a decent Heracross no matter what ability he had, and this one is okay, but he also ended up having his hidden ability, which was super awesome. That was awesome. Super glad about that. Let's see, I do have 2,000 hours on Bulbasaur. Hidden ability, modest, HP fire. I sold millions of them. The problem with him, you need black medallions and 50,000 a day for Safari. Marill is typically what you need to hunt to get your first big money. Yeah, I think Marill is probably one of the strongest Pokemon you could probably get access to at this point. At this point, at least easy to get wise. Oh, we don't need to fight these guys? Okay. Saw some good ones going to 3 to 5 million? Whoa. That's a lot of money. I was expecting not that much. Wow. Since it's not a very rare poke to find, it's a lot easier to find than a Bulbasaur, HP, hidden ability, modest. Yeah. Yeah. Getting all the stars to line up perfectly for nature, IVs, hidden power, all that is a bit ridiculous. a bit ridiculous. It's hard to get that. But even still, I didn't expect Meryl to be 3 to 5 million. That is super expensive. Oh wait, we got rid of Brick Break on Heracross. Ah. That's no good. That's no good. If it's very godly, yeah. Wow, 20 to 25 million. I wonder if are the markets kind of similar in silver and gold? Or is that just the gold prices? I don't really know. I don't know enough about the markets at all. I just started. Well, I mean, I didn't just start. I played, I think this is my 25th day total? 26th day I've been playing, I think. So I'm still a baby. I'm still a baby. Yep, only have 117 hours. I think it's the 25th. Sounds about right, at least. Let's go into Donphan here. Donphan can take care of the rest of this gym. Yeah, what? Oh, Flash Cannon? Did that much? Wait. That's insane. Okay. My bad. My bad. Since there's no auction house, this is the trick. Price can change, but I did see some 3 mil Meryl Godly on forum in auction. For sure between silver and gold. I don't think there's that much of a big difference in terms of price. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I was worried that the prices for gold and silver were going to be, like, you know, all over the place. I was a little bit worried about that. But that's good to know. That's good to know. More likely, it's probably going to be the same price, but it is still a player auction, so it can vary. That makes sense. That makes sense. We are in some pretty bad shape here. That Magneton cleared us up real quick. This Magneton took care of us. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. We can cheese this. We can cheese this. Yes. We can cheese this. Also, yesterday I tried to get a friend of mine to raid the stream, but you finished your stream before we could. Oh, is that the, I saw we got raided yesterday, by M. Mystic Mika, it looks like? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, I noticed that actually last night. I was checking on all of my stream stuff to make sure everything was set up and ready for today. And I saw in my activity and notifications that I had gotten raided, and I was like, oh no, I missed that, oh no. I was so afraid that I had, it happened during the stream, and I had missed it. I think what ended up happening, if it happened during the first stream yesterday, because I did stream twice yesterday, what ended up happening was my internet actually went out. I had something was tripping the power that the internet box is plugged into outside of my house, and the power was being tripped. So I was out of internet for like 40-50 minutes, somewhere around there. And it took me a while to figure out, but we came back, we got it figured out, and then we lost a whole bunch of traction, and it wasn't. I don't think anybody was joining the stream for the 30-40 minutes that we were streaming for. So I ended up just raiding another channel and found there was 3 other people that were all streaming together on Pokemon Showdown, going through the Kanto regions start out. So I raided them, wanted to give them some extra attention, see if I could help out in any way. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. Yes, you were there, Maya. Thank you for joining me on that. They were nice. They were pretty cool. They stream every Sunday. So next Sunday, or next week, in 6 days from now, they should be live back on Pokemon Showdown again, and I would like to be there and raid them after the stream, hopefully. They seem pretty cool. Alright, let's go into maybe Ursaring. Okay, it looks like Typhlosion can live one hit from Magneton. So we want to use the revive here, and then we want to heal. We are gonna want to heal. What do we have? What do we have? Do we have a super potion? Do we? We do. We'll go ahead and use the super potion on Typhlosion and heal him up. And then we'll send him back out to hopefully deal with this Magneton. Hopefully. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier, actually, at the very start of the stream, that I saw the M Mystic Mika raid from yesterday, and I wanted to I wanted to make sure you guys got thanked. So thank you. I do appreciate the raid. I do very, very much appreciate that. Maybe we need to supersonic and get lucky. Also, I'm playing other games as well. Currently just downloaded Pokemon Xenoverse, Insurgence, and Reminisce. I've never heard of those. I've heard of Pokemon Insurgence. I've heard of that one. That one's funny. That one's funny. But I haven't heard of Xenoverse or Reminisce. Heck yeah, we're getting lucky with the confusion. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. What's Xenoverse about? I know Insurgence is really wacky. I saw when you got Heracross, I was mad about the nature because numbers are good. Yeah, we're very we're very unlucky here. We're very unlucky here. It happens. But we're simultaneously, so at the same time, we are both unlucky and super lucky at the same time. We're either very, very lucky or very, very unlucky. No in between. No in between. Let's use another revive and bring back Donphan. You took the neutral nature with messed up numbers, but it's also the thing until you aren't finished all region, you can't have all nature synchro to go for good hunts. Yeah, that's the only reason I haven't tried to go crazy on catching Pokemon, because I know Pokemon for example, in Generation 1, Paris would have helped me a lot with Spore and False Swipe. And I know in Generation 2, there's more equivalents to things like that. But the only issue is if I catch that and spend all the time trying to get a good Paris, I won't be able to use it in Johto. And then simultaneously, when I find the good one in Johto, I won't be able to use it in Hoenn. Get a Smeargle like me. Oh yeah, Smeargle is so awesome. Soak, False Swipe, Spore. Yes sir! Typical anime start, dad disappears, mom doesn't want you to journey out on your own even after you get your starter, but then challenges you to a battle and then accepts letting you go to look for your dad. Wait, did we lose or win? I wasn't paying attention. I think we lost. Oops. Okay, we need to go learn Brick Break back on Heracross. That is one of the biggest things here, is we lost our fighting type move, and this is the steel type gym, so we need that. We need that really bad. I come from competitive doubles. I like to play the 2v2 format of Pokemon battles. So I know this server doesn't have double battles, but that's what I'm used to. So single battles are a little bit foreign to me. Just a little bit. You're hunting a godly hidden ability, Flareon. A good friend of mine told me it can be very nice Sunsweeper. What is Flareon's hidden ability? I'm not familiar. Let's see. Guts? Oh! I personally don't really think Flareon is very good. For sun sweeping teams, I would look for a Pokemon with, for example, not this Pokemon, but for sun sweeping, you want to look for something like Chlorophyll and Solar Power because it boosts your damage or speed in the sun, respectively. Specifically, doubling your speed is really, really powerful. It makes Pokemon like Sunflora, who are generally kind of useless outside of, you know, the sun, have kind of a niche. Hidden ability, Modest, HP Fire Venusaur. I want one in for sure, but I can get a Fire Swiper with him in the team. Yeah, actually, funnily enough, Charizard here gets Solar Power for his hidden ability. Solar Power is a boost to your special attack, I think, in the sun. At the cost of you taking damage, kind of like Life Orb. So you can give it Life Orb with Solar Power for a massive, massive damage boost. And Charizard also gets access to, he doesn't learn it naturally, but I know he also gets access to Solar Beam, which is the 2-turn charge move that only takes 1 turn in the sun. So boosted solar power, Solar Beam, Life Orb Charizard is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. You could also give him, what is it, Fire Blast? I think it's Fire Blast. I'm pretty sure Fire Blast gets boosted accuracy in the sun. I think. I can't remember if it does or not, but Charizard is honestly very, very powerful in the sun if you have the hidden ability. It's most of the time it's enough to one-shot almost everything, or at least do big damage to it. At least do big damage. And Charizard is pretty bulky himself. Hidden ability, Timid Charizard is mega strong in the sun. Oh wait, there's Mega Evolutions in this game too. There is Mega Evolutions. So if you're running Mega Charizard, there is a Charizard, I think it's Charizard Y? Charizard Y can set the sun. He has Drought. He has Drought. But if you want to use regular Charizard and say like Mega Venusaur, regular Charizard can have solar power. So if you have another Sun Setter like what's it called? Ninetales or Torkoal. They took out Mega Charizard X. I don't think so, did they? I don't think they took out Charizard X. Let's see, what do we have? Arm Thrust, but no. Let's get rid of Night Slash. Okay. Now we can go take care of, Buddy. Yeah, I love both Charizards. They're both really cool because they play so differently from each other. And like what you have to do to counter them is so different between the two, because you can't use Water type to counter Charizard Y. So on EV hunting, what should I do? I got a strong Espeon, but Leafeon can be good in the sun with Chloro. Leafeon can be good in the sun. So for me, I'm not 100% sure on the one-on-one format of Pokemon. Like I was saying, I'm more comfortable with the competitive VGC format, which is 2 versus 2, where you have 2 Pokemon out at the same time and so does your opponent. So I don't know a lot about competitive singles, but I do know doubles, and I know that Leafeon is not very good in doubles, just because it's not tanky enough, and it doesn't quite put out enough damage to warrant using it as well, which is a little bit sad. But I think in terms of evolutions, probably Jolteon, I think, is the best for some type of sweeper. I know Jolteon can get Solar Beam. I think Jolteon can get Solar Beam. Hold on, let me look that up. Let's look. Oh, he cannot. He cannot. I thought he could. I thought he could. What was I thinking of? I'm not sure what I was thinking of. I have a 31 speed, 31 special attack Venusaur, but I don't know the hidden power. Ooh. There you go. Looks like we can find out. Yeah, actually, if you, Ghost, if you, take the, for example, let me try it right here. So, right here, if you type in, I think it's bracket, Pokey, and then the ID number, so like 105415172, yeah. Yeah, just like that. Sweet. So he's got hidden power Steel, which is not the worst thing in the world. Hidden power Steel can counter ground type, which counters him. So he can hit ground. Well, I mean, he already counters ground type, so. Oh, I just realized my camera's in the way, huh? Was my camera in the way? Sorry. But yeah, that is the Venusaur in question. Ability Overgrow, Modest, caught in Kanto. That is really cool. Take your Typhlosion in your party from the left. What about it? Did you want to see it? Oh, no, I was telling Ghost there because he had the Venusaur that you wanted to see. I was just letting him know in case he didn't know that you could type in the thing in the chat there and it will link it that way. Because I know. Wait. There was something that we did earlier where we had to type it out. I forget. Oh, it's because it was in my PC. I had a Jolteon that was in my PC from the Kanto region, and someone wanted to take a look at the hidden ability. And if a Pokemon is locked because it's from another region in your PC, you can't add it to your party to link in the chat, and you can't drag it from the PC either. So I had to figure out how to type it all out and link it that way. That's what it was. That's my bad. I completely forgot. Okay. What can we even do here? What can we even do here? Maybe we ought to sacrifice Ursaring. And while he's attacking Ursaring, we can heal up a bit. The fact that we can't reproduce and you find specific hidden power, the game gives so much sense because you can get some insane Pokemon. Yeah, I do. I actually really appreciate the fact that you can't breed in this game, because in my opinion, breeding makes getting perfect Pokemon too easy. With competitive Pokemon, it's kind of a requirement. You need to have like perfect Pokemon. If you don't have perfect Pokemon, your opponents will. you know? And so with not having access to breeding, getting a perfect Pokemon is so much harder that it makes it fair to not use a perfect Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like, you can get away with not using a perfect Pokemon because your opponents are probably going to try to do the same thing. If you come from easy into mega giga hard or lucky to get that rare hidden ability Pokemon here, it's so cool. I have 4,500 hours of gaming and I still ain't PvP. I want all original trainer Pokemon. I don't buy other. That's impressive. That's impressive. I have a few Pokemon from other trainers that I've bought because I'm trying to complete a series not as quickly as I can, but I don't want it to drag on forever. And I will eventually end up replacing the Pokemon that are from other trainers. But just for the sake of a challenge and getting, you know, things that I'm working on completed in a timely manner, for now, I'm okay with buying other Pokemon because, in my opinion, it gives back to, you know, communities. I can farm out a whole bunch of money and buy something from another person who maybe needs some money, you know? Maybe they need some money. And I can help them, they can help me, purely transactional. Alright, we beat the gym leader finally. Got the mineral badge. We can take care of something. We can go take care of something. I got no idea. But that gym was hard. That gym was hard. We were struggling there for a lot longer than we probably needed to. Do you want to just finish the story and switch game, or do you think you will stay in the game for long? I'll definitely stay here for a while. I'm definitely going to be staying here for a while. I don't really have a reason to play a different game. And as long as I'm going to be playing Pokemon, I would like to be able to interact with a community and play around with like people viewing my streams and stuff. I think that's pretty awesome. That's kind of the reason why I didn't want to play the actual Pokemon games, because it would be a lot harder to interact with viewers. And something like this, I can directly interact with viewers, you know, travel through the region with them, or, you know, host competitions, or, you know, just regular events, stuff like that. I can buy Pokemon from them, I can sell Pokemon to them, you know, all the whole 9 yards. I think it's just a lot more fun than playing by yourself. PvP is pretty much like Smogon, and there's a lot of good players for fun. It's fun for and nice for players like you, I think. There's some guild systems, some dungeons. I heard you can do some hunting sessions with friends. Yes, I think in as far as I'm aware, I only know about the one in Kanto, but there was this like graveyard area in the Kanto region where you can enter with guildmates and take on together. I'm not sure what exactly it is, or what kind of challenge it is, but because I've never done it, but that sounds interesting. That sounds fun. Just want to finish the story and switch game, but I'm addicted and couldn't stop. It happens. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. Okay, let's go walk around over here and see what is over here. There's Suicune down there. Maybe we should talk to Suicune. There's a bunch of trainers, it looks like. I'm not too sure what's over here yet. But we can find out. We need rock climbing to go up there. Oh, we're here in Mahogany Town. I thought we needed to do something in that cave. We probably do. We probably do. It's probably not there for no reason. Let's see, what do you have to say? There was some suspect activity running in that shop. Until it's resolved, the gym is closed. Okay. Just a souvenir shop, nothing suspicious about it, no need to be alarmed. Is this where the Lake of Rage is? Yes. This is where the Lake of Rage is. In the games, this is where you get a shiny Gyarados. There's a huge Gyarados at the Lake of Rage. Oh. Pokemon is down to be an MMO, don't you think? Yeah, I'm 100,000% on the same page. There's not a single Pokemon fan, not even one, that's played Pokemon and said, yeah, I don't want a Pokemon MMO game. I feel like it's been the majority popular opinion that Pokemon fans want an MMO type game forever. I feel like we've been wanting this forever. Yeah, with the billions are going, I don't want it to try to switch games. We talked about it with Goop Lord. Yeah, we talked about it a few streams ago, where we can't agree. We just can't agree with Nintendo. They've gone a bit greedy and flipped the entire company's ideals have flipped completely 180 degrees and turned around. Absolutely turned around completely. They're going the complete opposite direction they used to be going in. Look at the difference between this game and Scarlet. I mean, yeah, Scarlet's graphics is nice, but all the other points in the game got the Pokemon Soul. This is the real one. Yeah. They've lost their heart in the game. They're not really with it. They just kind of want to make money, in my opinion. I don't know if that's true or not, but all the signs point to them just wanting to make money and nothing else. Nothing else at all. Which is a little bit scummy. It's a little bit. Maybe one day, if they stop with Nintendo, we will have really good Pokemon on PC. I don't think they can. I think they can't. Nintendo owns the rights to Pokemon, so Game Freak can't make a Pokemon game without Nintendo's thumbs up. Also, if you've noticed, they've stopped doing the side games. They used to make so many different side games of Pokemon. There was like Pokemon Pinball, there was Pokemon Rangers, there was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon like XD Gale of Darkness and Colosseum, even the original Pokemon Colosseum for like the Nintendo 64. I think it was Pokemon Colosseum. It was the one where it was just like Generation 1 Pokemon pretty much. And it was all in 3D, the 3D battling. That was really cool. But they just completely stopped making side games. We have Legends Arceus and Legends ZA, I guess. But they're kind of just regular Pokemon games with different battle mechanics, and that's it. Yeah, they did used to go in every direction to grab money from everywhere. This is not cool because people love Pokemon, and in terms of games, they could have done so much better. Yes, they could have. In many aspects, Not even just many aspects, in almost every aspect, they could have done better, I think. At least in more recent years. At least in more recent years. At least in more recent stuff. Let's go off to the left and start battling some trainers while we talk here. In terms of type number of Pokemon, it's good, but at least to make a good official MMO, we still wait. Yeah, like I was mentioning, I don't think there's a single person who you know, looks and plays Pokemon that, you know, would be like, yeah, I don't really want that. I don't think anybody wants that. I think every single person wants that. And we've wanted it for a long time, and we've been very, very vocal about it as well. The amount of games that Nintendo has gone after and shut down for using trademark stuff, the amount of things that the Pokemon Company has gone at, well, Nintendo has gone after, is ridiculous. You'd think they would get the idea. You'd think they'd get it, but they don't. But they don't. Maybe after the 25,000th Pokemon game, a Pokemon MMO they take down for using trademark stuff, maybe that will get them to realize, oh, maybe they want this to happen. Maybe, just maybe, they keep stealing our IP because they want this type of game. Just maybe. It is a bit ridiculous. It is just a bit ridiculous. You know, actually, I know why. I don't know why, but I know why they haven't made a Pokemon MMO game. It's because it's expensive. It would cost them a lot of money. It would cost them a lot of money to run a live service game. That is the deciding factor for a lot of companies, why they don't run MMO games. It's because MMO games are very, very expensive to not only to make, but also to maintain, because you have to have servers that people can connect to and stuff like that. But I feel like if anybody can afford something like that, it would be Nintendo, one of the richest companies in the entire world. Not just in Japan, not in America, not in Canada, not in South America, the whole world. The whole world. I think it's even more toxic that my brother, we were in a consumption society, look for light. You know, electric light bulb, they can make some who endure years and years, but they don't. To sell you more, yes, they sell you a problem, and then they also sell you the solution. That is business model 101. They want to sell you a problem, and also simultaneously sell you the solution. That's why Nintendo has not fixed things like stick drift in the controllers, the Nintendo Switch remotes. They are notorious for breaking and having the joystick like permanently on like point in one direction and not calibrate correctly. And the reason they don't fix that is because if they fix that, you won't have to buy more controllers. You will only have to buy one. But if the controller is designed to break, you have to buy more controllers. I agree. That's unfair and so stupid. Everything is calculated to make people continue to pay more and more. That's correct. That is correct. And it is very, very sad. It is very, very sad. Oh. I want to go into Super Mario. It's the same as Pokemon or video games sport. It's a whole business. I'm not familiar. I am not familiar. Never heard of that before. Motocross, like dirt bikes and well, not quite dirt bikes, but motorized bikes or electric bikes or both. I don't know. I'm not very smart. Oops. All right. Here, give me one moment here. I need to run to the bathroom real quick. It has been about 2.5 hours since I started streaming here, and this coffee that I've been drinking is going right through, right through me. So, I will be right back. And give me just one moment. Alrighty, we are back. We are back. Sweet, sweet. Okay. We've got this guy taken care of. We need to heal. Really, really bad. really bad. They put electric in it, but yeah, cross bike is so fun. I've never really ridden them too much. My experience with them, I've only had one experience with bikes like that. My younger cousin had a dirt bike, and he took me out to ride some dirt bikes once, long time ago. And we were riding around on his dirt bike, and what ended up happening was it was my turn to ride it, and I didn't quite understand how heavy they actually are, because, you know, it stands upright on two wheels and you can just, you know, push it, and it's not that heavy when you do that. But if you don't know, bikes are very heavy. So what ended up happening was I tripped and fell while I was walking it, because it ran out of gas. So I was walking the bike and walking next to it, and what ended up happening was I tripped and I fell over, and the bike fell over on top of me, and the pegs where you rest your feet on the sides, one of them was folded outwards, and so when it fell on me, it fell and it went into my leg, so I had the peg sticking into my leg. It was not not awesome, not very awesome at all. Luckily, I got lucky. It didn't break anything. It didn't like hurt me too much or cause any like irreparable damage, and nothing like that. I got very lucky, but it did go in my leg. I got stabbed by a bike. I got stabbed by a bike. It can be really dangerous. Dirt bike is really dangerous, but also a lot of fun. Yes, I agree. I agree. It is a lot of fun. That being said, I think it's important to have a certain level of respect for the bike itself. You know, I think it's important to understand that while it is fun, it is dangerous, and there are things that can go wrong. I don't like watch a ton of clips on the internet of bike accidents, and yeah, there's a ton of things that oh, is there no Pokemon in here? Oh. I think that's why a lot of people, 90% of the time, they're doing nothing bad, and people mess with your stuff with their cars. Oh yeah, that's another really bad thing. Is cars. I don't quite get it, but for some reason people hate bikes on the road. I don't understand. I've seen so many like attacks on bike riders just because they're on a bike, and people don't like that. It's ridiculous. Like, people will just like straight open their car doors and like bash you with their car door just for passing by them, knock you off your bike, potentially killing you just because they're pissed off you're on a bike? What? Okay. My bad. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life. the noise because it's true dirt bike yells more than any other bike, but some of the bikes, some of them are bike racists. That's funny. Yeah, I have seen that. I have seen that. Even over here in America, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. Especially with how like self-centered people are in America. It's very dangerous. It is very dangerous. People will put your life at risk for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But that being said, bikes are fun. Bikes are fun. Oh yeah. The American system has failed us, I think. At least failed our kids. Failed them at the very least. More and more young people nowadays are getting the idea in their head that they can just do anything they want with no repercussion. And the thing that makes me so sick is the fact that they can. And they do get away with it. That's what makes me sick. Because we have so many systems in place to protect them. Why are we protecting people who do not put other people's safety, like, even on the list of their concerns? Like, they are actively putting other people in danger, and we want to protect them. Why? I saw some clips in America. I mean, when you get a cop ready to shoot with a Glock, why would you play the gangster mode? Yeah, I mean, even on the flip side of that, like, there's a lot of police officers as well that are, like, you know, they're ready to start shooting at a moment's notice. You know, if you so much as take a step the wrong way, they're already reaching for their gun and putting 6 shots into you. Like, there's plenty of police officers like that as well. And it's like, I understand there's a certain mental level to it. You don't know what the other person is gonna do. You don't. And especially in America, people are crazy. You really don't know what they're gonna do and what they're capable of. And I get that. But at the same time, if you have a young kid, you know, in shorts, and they're not really doing anything that's putting you in danger, and they step the wrong way towards you, and you put 12 shots in their chest, there's something else going on there. There's something else going on there. It is hard to handle the stress in those situations. Old ladies get mad at kids for playing, your house is too decorated, your grass is too green or not green enough, your car invalidates the place where you live, HOA is after everybody, people hate birthdays, people are attacking people for whatever reason. Yeah. Yeah. It really feels like this isn't the case everywhere. This is obviously not the case everywhere here in America. Just like, you know, in other places, it's, you know, not just like one specific situation in all of the, you know, the whole country. But it feels like, at least in the lower income areas, which unfortunately is where I live, It's not safe. It is not safe. No. Not safe. And I think it's becoming more and more apparent in more so middle class areas now, where the crime is starting to leak into. And I think that's what the big issue is in mainstream media, is because they're now having to deal with it. They didn't have to deal with it before. It was usually just, you know, the poor people fighting. But now it's being brought onto their front doorstep, and now it's a problem. Now they don't like it. I think you can handle things differently against a mother with one arm and a baby, even if you have a knife. Can't smoke everyone. Yeah, you can't. It's just not a thing you can do. We don't want fentanyl, Canada. Welcome to Canada. Fentanyl. Yeah, at least Canada is like accepting. At least they understand they have a problem. America is like, fentanyl problem? What? What? No, no, no. No, that's just the criminals. We don't have a fentanyl problem. We don't have people addicted to fentanyl and ruining our society. Us? We're America. We don't have that. It's a good way to do whatever they want. I don't want to like say whether or not certain drugs are good or bad, specifically like marijuana. I don't want to say my opinion on that. I personally don't think it's my place to say. I'm not a scientist. I don't know the long-term lasting effects, you know, on your biology. I don't know any of that stuff or any information like that. But I don't think we should be going after people who smoke weed and putting them in jail for life just because they have too much of it. I think that's a waste. I think there are much worse things that we have out there being put into things like our food and stuff that are infinitely more dangerous. Infinitely more dangerous. For sure, heavy drugs like fentanyl, heroin, stuff like that, not good for society. No. Unlike weed, I mean, bro, like, look what people do with alcohol. Yeah. I think it's hilarious that alcohol is legal, but weed is not. How does that one make sense? Alcohol makes you do way worse things. On average. Way worse. And it's probably way worse for you. Again, I'm not a scientist, so I don't know, but also, I think it's funny, really funny, that you can legally join the military and you know, kill people in wars and do all this stuff, but you're not allowed to drink until you're 21. I think that's really funny. I think that's so incredibly stupid. You can join the army at 18, join the military, get trained on how to kill people, but God forbid you pick up an alcoholic beverage. God forbid. I think it's important. I think one of the biggest things that we should be teaching kids is how to handle addiction. Not how to avoid addiction, not how to, you know, just like not do drugs, not how to not do X, Y, and Z. How to deal with it. That is the big thing, because no matter what you do, it doesn't matter how illegal fentanyl is, it doesn't matter how illegal heroin is, someone somewhere is going to get it, and they are going to use it, and they are going to get addicted to it. Knowing how to handle addiction is infinitely more important, in my opinion, than teaching kids to just avoid it for a reason that they cannot fully comprehend yet. Kids do not understand addiction. They understand, I want this, I want that. They don't understand addiction. I think that would solve a lot of issues, in my opinion. In my opinion. Because you have a lot of people who genuinely do want to stop these addictions. Like, for example, cigarettes. There are people who genuinely want to stop smoking. I mean, heck, I'm one of them. I smoke vapes all the time because I'm addicted to nicotine. I can't stop. I don't know how. I've tried, you know, stopping cold turkey and not smoking. But it is genuinely difficult. It is one of the hardest things I have ever done. It is one of the hardest things I have ever done. It is not easy. And I feel like if I was taught as a young kid how to avoid, not how to avoid, how to deal with addiction, I could have the tools to be able to beat this. But I don't. And the ability to get those tools is not easy. You have to pay a lot of money for it. So if you're a low-income person, or from a low-income family, or just don't have access to be able to spend money like that, oh well. That sucks. You can be addicted to healthy things too, like sports or hobbies. Yeah, you can. This video short about a guy who complains to his government about the fact that 18 years got sent off to war but can't even come home and smoke cigarettes. You have people dealing with PTSD. You have people who deal with PTSD and don't like have a way to deal with it the same way that, you know, some other people do. Through drinking and other coping mechanisms. And they are just kind of blocked out. You just have to deal with it until you turn 21. And then you have a person who's in so much mental anguish that the second they hit 21 and are allowed to drink legally, they're already alcoholics, because the law is not going to stop them from getting beer from their uncle, or beer from their, you know, their cousin, or beer from a friend, or liquor from someone who just doesn't check an ID. It's not going to stop them at all. And then you have a person who's just turning 21 years old, already with an alcohol addiction, because nobody thought to teach them how to cope I think kids just need to be taught how to be responsible with drinking or smoking or whatever, but they definitely also should be taught where and how to get help when they are addicts and genuinely want to stop and get better. Yes, it should be important to understand the effects of things like alcohol and, drugs and stuff like that. So I don't think we should stop teaching that, by all means. No. Keep teaching that. But don't just teach that, because that doesn't tell the kids anything. That doesn't tell the kids anything. All it does is make the kid more knowledgeable on the effects of the drug. I knew smoking was bad going into it. That didn't stop me. I'm a prime example of this. That did not stop me. Knowing it's bad and doing something about it are two completely separate things. Completely separate. Porygon 2. I do like Porygon. I have Porygon in my PC. I need to get more Porygon. I don't know how, though. I don't know how. But I'm sure we'll find out. Even worse when you're a teenager, when it's forbidden, this is where you go to most of the case. Yeah, that's the other thing, is you don't allow kids to make mistakes. Mistakes are important. That's how we learn. That's how we learn. Unfortunately, some people need to make mistakes. Some people don't have to make mistakes, and they can, read, information about, like, say, heroin, and be like, oh, heroin's bad. I just won't ever do that. Some people can do that. Not everybody, though. Not everybody can do that. More often than not, when you tell someone not to do something, and they don't fully understand why, you are directly pushing them to do it. You are directly pushing them to do it, especially when they don't understand addiction. They don't understand it yet. They don't have a point of reference to go off of. So you talk about addiction to them and you tell them, oh, like, addiction is when you want to stop but you can't stop, and you crave it and it doesn't go away. Like, how is a kid who has never experienced that supposed to understand what that feels like? They don't. And so they hear all these bad things and it just doesn't register to them because they don't understand. Yeah, and yeah, exactly. Most people don't react the same. Oh, wait, we want that. It is. It's very, very difficult. It is very difficult. And I think because of that, there's a lot of things that I'm unaware of, which is why I stress so much that all of this is just my opinion, because I'm not a human nature biologist, and I don't know all of these different things, and maybe that is the more effective way to teach kids. But I don't think so. I don't think so. Just my personal opinion. Oh, we already went this way. But, like I said, I could be wrong. I don't think that I am, but I could be wrong. And I am open to being wrong. And I do hope that I am, personally, because if I am wrong, then that means we are doing our best for our children. But, it's one of those things where you don't think you're wrong. You hope you are, but unfortunately, I don't think we are. Yeah, there's... Oh, Mischievous! We need this. We need this. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Obviously, that's not the only problem in the world. There's a lot of problems in the world, some of which are much worse. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do? I do hope that talking about it at least raises some more awareness of things like this, because it is sad. It is very sad. And especially as a young person who can think a little bit deeper than most people around my age, I think it's very sad to see like people younger than me with the mentalities that they have. How old are you? Without going into too much detail, I'm almost 30. I'm like mid-20s. I'm mid-20s. Almost 30s. People want to be adult fast and become serious. I don't think we should work like that. They do. It's not a race. I don't want to get older. I don't. I want to go back to being 20. I want to go back to that so bad. I'm even like 18, 16. I want to go back to that so bad. To be smart, you need to be open and honest. People need to prove things. Ego fucked up everything. I agree. People let their egos control their whole lives. They let their egos control everything. They get ego, they want to be an adult, and that's not how it works. You have a lot of people... The issue is you have a lot of really, really dumb people who think they're a lot smarter than they actually are. And that's not a problem, except for when they act on it. Except for when they act on it. People can believe they're as smart as they want to be, but when you act on the assumption that you are smarter than you actually are, that's how people get hurt. That's how people get put in dangerous situations and get hurt very badly. Assuming you know more than you actually do is the #1 recipe for disaster. Like, period. Period. There's probably nothing more dangerous that you could do than, like, actively attacking someone. I don't think there's anything passively that you can do that's more dangerous to someone. The worst thing is when those dummies think that you're stupid. Yeah, I stopped taking, like, listening to other people a long time ago. When it comes to, like, insults and opinions on whether or not I meet certain criteria and thresholds. None of that matters to me anymore. It used to. I used to care a lot about that, wanting to appear smart, appear a certain way. I honestly just couldn't be asked to care anymore. I honestly just can't be asked to care anymore. If someone wants to call me dumb, sure, I'm dumb. I know I'm not. That's all I care about. I know. Well, okay. That's a lie. I know I'm dumb. That's a lie. That's a lie. I know I'm dumb. But I know that I can at least handle information in a way that most people cannot. And I think the fact that most people don't know how to think for themselves automatically puts me a tier above. Automatically. So whether or not they think I'm dumb or not, doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. Because I know that if push comes to shove, I don't need my opinion told to me. I can come up with my own opinions on things because I know how to think. Thinking? What's that? It's this weird thing I heard online. You need to be confident, but you also need to have some doubt in everything you do. See what I mean most of the time? When a guy's 100% sure of himself, he messed up. Absolutely. Absolutely. I usually go into situations believing I'm wrong. Because worst case scenario, if I go into a situation believing I'm wrong, the worst thing that can possibly happen is someone tells me how to be right. Worst case scenario. Best case scenario, I'm right. Oh well. I'm right, you know? The best case scenario, I'm right, and I am wrong about the situation. Okay, now I'm wrong. I have, oh, hold on one sec. Alright, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Come here. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good boy. Way off topic. Can we puppy cam later? You're a good dog, master, and not for everyone they're calm and docile. I try my best. I try my best to make sure they're happy. And as long as they're happy, usually they listen. Usually. But I think it's important. It's important, you know, gotta be strict when it's necessary, obviously. Especially with bigger dogs, I think it's important to be strict with them because they're very hard-headed. They're very hard-headed. But, actually, what we could do here, I have been live for a little over 3 hours now, so what we can do is let's have a little bit of puppy playtime here. I like to have some puppy playtime on my streams. And then maybe we will go ahead and end off some of our Pokemon stuff here and continue on tomorrow. So what I want to do is grab this. Whoops. Grab this. There we go. Alrighty, we'll move it off to the side and make it bigger. Hello, hello. Nice to see you guys on the big screen. So, let's have some puppy playtime here. I do like to show off some dogs here. In doing so, give them a little bit of attention. They need some love every now and then, especially after laying down for so long and being good. They are very, very nice and sweet. Get down, thank you. Can I have a hug, buddy? I have 2 of them here. 2 big boys. Can I have a hug, buddy? Can I have a hug? Thank you. Oh, come here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Come here. Buddy. Come here. Okay, do you want to give me a hug? Do you want to give me a hug? No, they don't want to give any hugs right now. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Good boy. Good boy. Thank you for the hug. Get down. Good boy. Good boy. He's a little rascal. This one's a wild child. This one right here is a wild child. He gets a little too rambunctious sometimes. I'm still working on trying to get him to calm down a little bit. He gets too excited. He gets too excited. But the other one, the brown one, come here. He's a little lazy right now. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy, Meteor. Good boy. They're both gentle giants, sweethearts. This one more so. This one definitely more so. He's a very, very gentle giant. He's a slow mover. He's a pit bull, he's a pit bull mastiff mix. So he's a big old boy. I think he's like close to 100 something pounds. He's a big old boy. Names, this one, the brown one, is Wiz, like wizard. He's Wiz. And then the black one here is Meteor, like an asteroid, Meteor. I think mine is the black one. I got him. He just turned 1 in January. So he's about to turn 2 soon. So he's still very much a baby. He's still very much a baby. But yes. So that's puppy playtime. I do just like to have a little bit of give them a little bit of attention and make sure they get some love every now and then, because I do stream for a while and I hate having them lay down and just do nothing for 5 hours. Yeah, he's a big old boy. He's so he's not a mastiff mix. Meteor. Hey buddy, come up here. Come up here. So he's not a mastiff mix. He is a pit bull and American bully mix. I'm not sure what type of dog American bully is specifically, but I know the breed, the vet at least calls them American bullies. I don't know. But yeah, I have an American bully pit bull and then a mastiff pit bull. I think they're my favorite type of dog. They're so cute. They're so adorable. They're big old heads. They're big old giant heads. I love them. But that's puppy playtime. I just like to make sure they get some love and attention every once in a while. So I think I am, unfortunately, going to end the stream here. I'm going to take a small break and eat for maybe about an hour. And then I am going to be coming back. We're going to start the stream back up and play some Minecraft. I do end the streams usually with Minecraft. I'm a little bit hungry. I would like to fill up my system. And I do need to play a bit of Minecraft today because I ran out of content to make videos on. So I will be playing some Minecraft. See you later, rats. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. It was great having you here, talking to you. I do appreciate you. But yeah, we're going to be playing some more Minecraft. We're going to be playing for a little while. I need some content to edit down and upload onto YouTube. I only need one more piece of that, so we should be okay. But yeah, we will be playing Minecraft soon. Just in case you're wondering, I do stream every single day. I stream starting at around 9 a.m. PST or 12 p.m. EST. I'm not sure you know, what time zone that translates to for you guys, but wherever you guys are, that is where I usually start going live. And I don't have a set time that I stream for, but several hours on average. Several hours. Alrighty. Thank you guys for joining me. I do appreciate everybody that came here. Every single one of you guys. It helps me out a lot. I'm getting very close to being able to do this for a living, and I really appreciate everybody that helps support me and allows me to do this. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And hopefully I could do some more events here in the future and get some more stuff given back to you guys. You deserve it. You deserve it. Alrighty. That's enough of an outro. I think I will go ahead and end here. If you stick around for the Minecraft stuff, I will see you in about an hour. If not, I will see you tomorrow or whenever.